Have you ever watched a small child, truly observed them as they navigate the world around them? Walk through a field of grass? Not just walk but meander, explore and discover with each step. Their steps are gentle, almost tentative, unhurried and full of wonder. Each blade of grass, each tiny insect is a source of fascination. Each footfall is a quiet exploration, a sensory experience, not a means to an end but a way of being present, fully immersed in the sights, sounds and textures of the moment. The world is not a set of obstacles to overcome or a race to be won, but a place to be experienced fully, a playground of endless possibilities and discoveries. Children don't carry the weight of yesterday's regrets or worry about tomorrow's uncertainties. Their minds are free from the anxieties that often plague adults. They are simply here, now, completely and utterly present in the moment. When a butterfly flutters by, a flash of color against the green, their whole being follows. Their attention is captivated, their curiosity ignited. When they find a smooth stone, cool and solid in their hand, their attention is absorbed in its texture, the feel of it, the weight of it, the unique patterns etched upon its surface. There's no story of failure when blocks tumble, no judgment, no self-criticism, just a new invitation to play, a chance to rebuild, to create something new, to explore different possibilities. This is the art of living deeply, of savoring each moment, of finding beauty in the ordinary, finding joy in every step, not just the destination. The journey itself is the reward. Beneath our adult worries, the layers of stress and responsibility lies this same wisdom, this innate ability to be present, waiting to be remembered. We can learn to walk gently again, to rediscover the simple joys of being, letting go of burdens and returning to the present moment, to breathe, to feel, to simply be. When rain falls, adults often see inconvenience. A child sees an invitation. Puddles become mirrors. Raindrops a refreshing kiss from the sky. The wind isn't a discomfort but a playmate, something to run into, to feel, to dance with. Children don't judge the weather, they experience it directly, without resistance. This is the essence of non-resistance, meeting life with openness and curiosity. It's not passivity, but deep engagement with what is. When we stop resisting, we rediscover the simple wonders around us. The smell of wet earth, the sound of rain, the warmth of the sun. We can practice this, pausing to feel, to listen, to be present. It's not about ignoring responsibilities but infusing life with moments of pure presence. Embrace the rain, feel the wind. Let life be a series of gifts, not problems. This is how we return to the world as it truly is. As adults, we often find ourselves burdened by responsibilities, commitments, and the weight of expectations. We wear a heavy coat. It's a coat we didn't choose, but one that seems to accumulate over time, layer upon layer, woven from fears, anxieties about the future, and the echoes of past mistakes. Judgments, both self-inflicted and those projected onto us by others, contribute to the weight, and expectations. The shoulds and oughts that dictate how we believe we must live our lives, often stifling our true desires. Every experience is filtered through this coat, distorting our perception and limiting our ability to fully engage with the world around us, separating us from life's freshness, its vibrancy, and its inherent beauty. We lose touch with the simple joys that once came so easily. We resist reality, arguing with the present, wishing things were different, clinging to the past, or fearing the future, exhausting ourselves in the process. This constant internal battle drains our energy and leaves us feeling depleted. Our minds become courtrooms, constantly analyzing, scrutinizing, and passing judgment on ourselves and others. Judging every feeling and event, labeling them as good or bad, right or wrong, further reinforcing the limitations of our code. This habit of judgment creates division and suffering, fostering a sense of separation and isolation, both within and with others. It creates conflict in our relationships and prevents us from experiencing true connection. We believe this coat protects us, shielding us from vulnerability and the potential for pain, but it's really a prison, cutting us off from joy and connection, trapping us in a cycle of fear and self-doubt. Children, free from this burden, unencumbered by the weight of expectation and judgment, flow with life as it is, embracing each moment with curiosity, wonder, and boundless enthusiasm. To live freely, to rediscover that childlike joy, we must gently remove this coat, layer by layer with compassion and understanding. Feeling the world directly with openness and vulnerability, allowing ourselves to be seen and known without fear of judgment. This is not weakness but courage. It takes immense strength to shed the protective layers and embrace our authentic selves. It's the path to rediscovering our true, unburdened nature, the essence of who we are beneath the weight of the world. Let's step out of the courtroom of our minds, releasing ourselves from the constant cycle of judgment and self-criticism, and into the living world, embracing the beauty and wonder that surrounds us, allowing ourselves to be nourished by its presence. The freedom we seek is found in letting go of our fears, our judgments, and our expectations, not holding tighter to the illusion of control, but surrendering to the flow of life. Begin by noticing the coat, becoming aware of the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that contribute to its weight, and daring to take it off one step at a time, embracing the freedom and joy that awaits us on the other side. Life is a flowing river, each moment unique, unrepeatable, always moving. Suffering comes from resisting this flow, clinging to pleasant moments or pushing away the unpleasant. Children float naturally in this river, immersed in the now, not worrying about what's past or what's ahead. As adults, we often stand on the bank, analyzing and judging, missing the experience itself. Mindfulness invites us to step back into the water, to feel life directly. Flowing with the river isn't passivity, it's moving in harmony with what is. We can still navigate, but with acceptance of the river's nature. In daily life, this means meeting challenges with clarity and presence, not resistance. We see, accept, and act with wisdom. This is the art of living in harmony with life's flow. Step into the river, let it carry you home. To enter the river of the present, we must let go of the shore our fixed ideas, attachments, and need for control. Letting go is an act of courage and trust, believing the river will support us. It begins with our thoughts, noticing them, but not clinging to them. Like leaves on water, let worries and judgments float by. Release attachment to outcomes, do your best, then let go of the result. Letting go is a gentle, ongoing practice, unclenching the fist, finger by finger. Start small. Let go of being right, of irritation, of rigid plans. Each act of letting go builds trust and acceptance. True security isn't on the shore, but in learning to swim with life's currents. The river is where we find freedom and ease. Living with less resistance starts in ordinary moments. Begin with your breath, your anchor to the present. When worry arises, return to your breathing. Just notice the inhale and exhale. Practice mindful walking. Feel your feet on the ground, your body moving, each step an arrival. Walk not to reach a destination, but to be present with every step. Eat mindfully. Notice the colors, textures, and flavors. Recognize your food as a gift. Consume information and experiences with awareness, not mindlessly. Practice deep listening. Offer your full presence to others without judgment or agenda. This is non-resistance in action, letting go of ego, opening to connection. Each small practice brings peace to yourself and those around you. The world softens when we meet it with awareness. Start with one breath, one step, one conversation. This is how we create a softer, more peaceful life. Living with less resistance isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you are. The wisdom of presence is your birthright, simply covered by layers of fear and judgment. Clear away these layers gently, and your original clarity returns. This isn't childishness, but a deeper responsibility, responding to life with clarity and compassion. Be kind to yourself. Old habits won't vanish overnight. When you notice resistance, greet it with a gentle smile, not more judgment. Transformation begins with awareness and self-compassion. You already have what you need: your breath, your senses, your body. The practice is to come home to yourself again and again. Your true wisdom is always here, waiting in the present moment. Our true home isn't just a physical place, a building, or a city. It's the present moment, the only place where life truly unfolds, where experiences are felt, and where connections are made. It's the space where we can truly be ourselves, without the weight of the past or the anxiety of the future. When we are lost in past regrets, replaying old scenarios and dwelling on what could have been, or consumed by future worries, projecting anxieties onto the unknown, we become homeless in our own lives. We miss the beauty and richness of what is happening right now. Mindfulness, the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment, is the journey home, a path back to ourselves. Breath by breath, noticing the gentle rise and fall, the subtle sensations in your body, step by step, feeling the ground beneath your feet, the air on your skin. Arriving in the present, we find stability and peace, a solid foundation from which to navigate life's challenges. We are no longer tossed about by the turbulent waves of our thoughts and emotions, but anchored in the stillness of the present. Release the past. It's gone, a memory fading in the distance. Learn from it, glean the wisdom it offers, but don't carry it as a heavy burden on your shoulders. Release the future. It's not here. a mirage shimmering on the horizon. Plan lightly, set intentions, but live fully in the now, embracing the opportunities and joys that each moment brings. In the present, we begin to see our deep and intricate connection to all things, people, our fellow travelers on this journey, nature, the source of our sustenance and inspiration, the world, our shared home, deserving of our care and respect. Compassion and love arise naturally, effortlessly, from this profound insight into our interconnectedness. Come home to your breath, your constant companion, your body, the vessel that carries you through this life, the sensations of this very moment, the sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and textures that surround you. Even in the midst of difficulty, when storms rage around you, the present moment is a place of refuge and strength, a sanctuary within. This isn't escape, a turning away from reality, but deep and courageous engagement with life, embracing all that it offers. Here in the present, we find the clarity and resilience to meet whatever comes our way with grace and wisdom. Living from our true home, grounded in the present moment, we discover a profound sense of peace and belonging, a feeling of being truly at home within ourselves. The present moment is always waiting, patiently, lovingly. Return to it, and in doing so, you return to yourself, to the essence of who you truly are. To live without resistance is to touch the world with a peaceful heart. We move through life with softness, meeting each moment with openness. A peaceful heart doesn't need walls. It meets life with curiosity and care. Vulnerability allows us to be touched by beauty and by suffering without being overwhelmed. Our mindful presence is like a stable tree. Winds may blow, but we remain rooted. This gentle way transforms everything. Our calm brings peace, our listening heals, our joy inspires. We don't need to preach. Our way of being is the teaching. By cultivating peace within, we offer refuge to others. Let us walk gently, breathe with awareness, and remember the wisdom of the child. Every breath, every step is a chance to begin anew, returning to the gentle river of life and finding our true home in peace.